Yeah, good evening all. So today's subject of study is vegetable painting. So we are painting one particular vegetable and that would be capsicum. Okay. So we are sketching and then painting capsicum today in this class. So shall we start the class? Take your A4 sheet and paste it in a landscape mode, not in portrait. Landscape. Take a good A4 sheet 200 GSM and above because we are using watercolor. Okay. Shall we start? First, I'll start with the shape oval. Okay. I'll start with oval. So I'll draw an oval. So here, how the spacing today works is using capsicum. We are making one full capsicum, a big capsicum here, and one more half cut capsicum on the other side. Okay, two capsicums, one whole capsicum and other one is half cut capsicum. So for the one full capsicum, just mark it a circle, a big circle, which has to be very light. One capsicum here. It has to be very, very light, just a circle. And one more capsicum, slightly bent, that is half cut capsicum. This is just for outline of the capsicum. One whole capsicum, the half cut capsicum, bent over right side. Okay. So I have put two circle. One is a straight standing circle and one more which is bent towards the right side. Okay. One circle and another circle which is bent towards right side. This would be the whole capsicum painting and this will be the half cut capsicum. So now let's bring it into shape, proper shape of the capsicum. So I'll start with an oval shape. So I'll mark an oval shape right in the middle of this circle. Okay. I have started with an shape, oval shape, and then draw few more half ovals around this oval shape. Hope you're following what I'm teaching here, what I have drawn. Draw the same thing, first two circles and one big oval right in the center of this big circle. Draw half ovals around this. That means segments. Capsicum. Hope you all have noticed capsicum. It has partitions, right? So same thing we are drawing here. So these are the layers. And few more partitions all around the capsicum. Are you able to see the sketching that I have done? Are you able to see one big oval and surrounding it two half ovals and one more half ovals from right here, started from the next oval. So this is half oval, one more half oval starting from the top part of the second oval. So I'll just mark it for your convenience. 1, 2, and 3. Now fourth one starts from the top of the second oval. And it becomes narrow when it comes to the bottom part, like this. And this part as well. So I'm starting it from top of the third half oval and then ending it up like this. And then the stalk of the capsicum. So stop from the first oval, okay? Right from the top of the first oval. Okay. So I have got now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 segments. And the rest of the segments will be on the other side. That's why you need to only show the top part of the capsicum. So these are the top part. One here and here, this. Now you can erase the extra lines. Make sure your sketching is very light. So this is one whole capsicum. I'll erase this 1, 2, 3 numberings. Give it a proper shape at the bottom also. It should be bulged towards inside, not outside, right? For the capsicum. So I'll erase this part. The bottom part you erase it and then make a curve which is towards the inner part, inside of the, not outer. inside. Erase the bottom part and then make a curve which is towards the inner part of the capsicum, like this. Now erase all the dark lines. Shall we start with one more capsicum? Half cut capsicum. Don't make it too dark. So for the half cut capsicum, I'll outline it first. We already have a circle shape. So where it has to be placed, you already have marked it. Now I'm just outlining it. Starting from here. Make a curve, draw a curve line like this. And on the other side as well, draw one more curve opposite to this, mirror image of this curve. So copy the same thing, which is mirror of this curve on the other side. So I'm outlining the half cut capsicum here. And then stalk. Now it has to have double layer. So the skin of the capsicum. To show the skin of the capsicum, draw one more line. So this is the outer line, and to show the skin of the capsicum, draw one more line towards the inner side. And here comes the seeds. Seed part is located right here. So make one more circle shape or oval shape that we can make it more interesting while painting. So now for now just put a circle or draw a circle here, oval or circle. And this is one more layer. Okay, that's all the sketching part. And the extra lines for the circle that you have done in the beginning, you can erase this extra lines. Shall we start painting? Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Quickly complete the sketching part. Make sure your sketches are light. So I'll be erasing this all the dark lines now. keep one cloth or tissue with you. Instead of using your hands to rub the shade, use a cloth or tissue. Now shall we start painting? Get your watercolors. So the main color that we're using in today's class is sap green and dark green and yellow color. Sap green, Viridian green, and then yellow, lemon yellow or Gamboge yellow. These are the four or three major colors that we're using. So first take sap green color and yellow color. I'll place my yellow color. These are called wells. I'll place it in one well. And in one more well, I'll place sap green color. We can also use Gamboge yellow. And now you take 10 point or 15 point round brush. Mix sap green and yellow properly. Mix these two colors, yellow and sap green. I'll mix it here, yellow, sap green a little bit, and then yellow color. And then first I'm starting with the very light tone of green. You can use any size, like a thick size brush, which is 15 or 20 or 10. Firstly, I'm using sap green with yellow color, the first layer. Sap green plus yellow. So right now I'm using lemon yellow for all the whole capsicum. Paint it using green and yellow. And for the other capsicum as well, except this outer part, the skin of the capsicum, color the inner part with green color, green and yellow color, the same color. Or you can also paint this, but it has to be with little lighter than the previous one. So this is the first layer of color, which is light green. Second layer would be little darker than this. So I'll start the second layer. So for the second layer, use smaller size brush. You can use 7, 6 or below 10. Use any brush, round brush which is below 10. Now you can also take dark green, a little bit of dark green. So I'm starting with the second layer. First of all, I'll use only sap green color. I'll start from the first oval that I have done. So this is the first oval. I'll draw oval, same oval using paint. So the first oval, again, I'm using paint on it, outlining the oval with the using paint. And as it comes towards the center, make the color or the shade of the color lighter, lighter. Only the border region has to be dark. And same repeats for all the segments. Using sap green, don't mix yellow, only sap green. Outline the ovals. When it comes to stalk, so darken the bottom part of the stalk, one side. Okay, darken one side. And for the half cut capsicum, use same sap green color. Make the inner portion dark. So here, this is where the seed of capsicum is placed here, this part. So don't touch that part. So other than that, darken the inner part. This will be a circle in shape. Around this, you darken. Okay, you darken this part. Also, now for the next third layer, you can use a little bit of dark green along with the sap green. This is the outer skin of the capsicum. You can also use some black color for the outer skin. Outer part of the capsicum. Also for the stalk, you can use sap green first. So we'll complete this capsicum first, and later we can again go into detail of the other capsicum. So first we'll complete this. So now we use some more dark green and then very little light green and start again. This is the third layer. Start darkening from the middle, from the center of the capsicum here, where the seeds are located. You can use black. This region has to be very dark, innermost part of the capsicum. Same on the other side. sap green for the star. One side of the star can be dark like this. Use same sap green for outlining. So only the outline has to be little bit of dark. I'm using sap green color now. So if possible, use little bit of white where it is necessary. Can use little bit of white. I'll show you where. For the seeds, you can use this white color. So before that, use yellow color here. Yellow with little bit of green. Can use white for the skin or the layer of the capsicum here. Just keep some dots. Now that use white color for the seeds, then place some dots. So place dots around this circle. Now these are the seeds. And for the other capsicum, let's quickly complete the other capsicum as well. So I'm using dark green now. Dark green and also sap green. Along with the dark green, I'm using sap green. And this is the third layer for the first capsicum. Make some lines. Use sap green and dark green for the third layer. This is the darkest layer. And around the stalk, use the same dark green and sap green. And then make it dark around the stalk. Here, this part around the stalk, make everything dark. Sap green and dark green. And now for the surface, use black and brown. Black and brown for the surface. Apply dark color, that is black and brown color, okay, for the surface where capsicum has placed. It has to be very dark. You can end it here. You can also continue for the surface. You can continue or else you just end it here, making it lighter as it goes away from the capsicum. And now to give more depth for the capsicum, you can use green along with white and merge all those lines. using white color. So for the shadows and lightness, draw one line. Yeah, that's all the classes. Capsicum painting using watercolor. Yeah, so we are done.
Aradna, are you there? Are we done with the classes? Okay, in that case, you can go ahead and give feedback to the students then.